there's been a big change in selling real estate. Sellers now only contract for the fee that they are going to pay to a real estate agent to sell their home. The buyer has to contract with the buyer's agent the fee they're going to pay them to represent them. That could be a lot of money. If you're buying a $500,000 home and your agent as your buyer wants 3%, that's $15,000. You may not have that money. So alternatively, you can go to a seller when you write your offer and say, hey, I want you to also pay my buyer's agent the $15,000. A seller's going to look at that and think, if I need to do this so that you could buy my house, I'm going to need a higher purchase price. So that will help them to offset it.
Right.
But let's say then you also need them to pay points to lower your interest rate. You may be asking them for 4 or 5%, which may not be palatable, and they may not be able to raise that sales price up enough based on the market and what their house is worth to cover it. If you're a real estate agent, you're starting to run into these issues.
Sure.
Where you're asking for the seller to pay so much in concessions they can't afford it. Think about getting into the mortgage business.
Exactly.
And then you don't have to charge so much as a buyer's agent. Maybe you charge 1%, but then you're making money on the mortgage too. Just something to think about. Food for thought.